like how we're live. Can you feel it, people? No bullshit tonight. I'm going to give you the truth. Yeah, I'm just settling you all in, boys. Go on, my son Carp, man. Go on, Michi. Go on, my Cardiff, fellow Cardiffian bastard. Big up yourself. Go on, man. Kill him with the truth. This is just the intro, people. We're not going to bore you with all that shit talk. Go on, radio fuming, my controlling mod. Big up yourself, son. Welcome to the crew, sir. Who are we speaking about tonight? Who are we dissecting, people? It's all friendly. John Smith feels like speaking the truth tonight. We're getting there, people. We're getting there, son. Look at the numbers going up. Feel the truth in your veins. Yeah, I'm almost ready, people. Oh my God! I'm ready to preach, people. I'm ready to preach to my fellow John Smithians, my flock, my crew. Can you feel it? Can you feel me right now, my John Smithians? We're just settling you in. The Reverend John Smith will start his sermon in about 15 seconds. Chemical glasses, dobre, son, dobre. And that's how we're bringing you in, people, man. So what the fuck's been going on my YouTube, man? You know, because all I'm seeing at the moment, right? Jockney is running these mean streets of YouTube at the moment. That's how he's rolling. The streets belong to him. My man Jockney Sparrow is taking over the trap music scene. He's smashing it right now. He's got Grime FM trying to sign contracts with him. Right, this shit is hot, people. Do you know what I mean? This shit is just like, it is wild and that, bro. Yeah, but anyway, I've been offline for a while. I haven't seen much going on. Pat Case, let's talk about Decker. Do you know what, lads? Wait there. Hang on, Pat Case. Hang on, my darling. Hang on, Pat. Wait there. Hang on. I got something for you, Pat. Hang on, Pat. Wait there. We're almost there. 2 seconds, Pat. I got something for you, Pat. Hang on, Pat. Wait there, my son. Wait there, my son. Let me have a look. There we go. See, we're not having no bacon talking here tonight, lads. Trust me, bro, this channel ain't about them fools, bro. My channel ain't about fucking dickheads and that, but I just come on to have a good time and that. Oh, yes, go on, Cesspit. How are you, lad? Hope everything's well, sir. Hope the family are well. I'm just going to rip through the chat a moment. I'm just going to see who we got in. We got 84. and we're only 5 minutes in. Right, so first of all, we're going to pick up, Howl Ahead Gwanson. We got Bristol Bomber, we got Shaggy Girl, DJ Aki, the original, man, been here for years. We got T, we got Mountain Man Steve, but I like to call him, he looks like an engineer's rollie, but big up yourself and the dogs. We got Heya Bar Kid, we got T1, we got Gary Ferguson, we got Zambo to make you feel better. Why, I'm going to put that on the screen, lad. We got Gary Ferguson. We got the monk in the house. How can I forget Casanova Rolex, man? How can I forget that guy, man? T1, how can I forget you, son? How can I get you, man? Yeah, but Zambo, I'm going to put that comment up here, right? Because I know you hate me, right? So that should make you feel better, right? So I'll keep that up here for a while. So, what are we seeing on YouTube then, people? You know? I haven't been on for a while, right? But I'll be honest, right? All I'm fucking seeing, right, it's just, I don't know, man. John, hope you and family and chat are well. I'm taking a break from the Mongo stuff and moving in a new direction. Thanks for all the help. But, brother, you know I always love you, man. Come on, bro. Come on. Same here, bro. That's it. Expo, I'm in bed by 9:30, bro. I'm on fucking back on shifts and that, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like back doing family stuff, bro. I ain't got time for it, bro. I'm trying to move it into the pranks and that, like doing stupid pranks on people and that, you know? Yeah, man. But everything comes to an end, Expo, don't it? You know, it's like it does. But anyway, fuck that. Why do you want to talk about that? Dave Smithers, man. How are you, son? How are you and the family, man? That's a proper family man here, people. Aki, man, I hope you're all going well, man. Do you know what? I love Aki, right? But do you know what, right? He's been like emotional the past 3 weeks and that, you know, since he had trouble with the neighbour and that, it's like I feel like, right, that I'm connected to you, Aki. Ever since you had trouble with the crackhead neighbours, right? I'm there with you, brother, in heart and mind, brother. Trust me. I'm there with you, man. But why can't we all just like get along and just like be nice? For God's sake! All of you, just that's all I got for you tonight, man. Just be nice and that. Like, do you know what I fucking mean? It's nice to be nice, people. And it's just, you know, it's nice to be nice to people and shit, man. Do you know what I mean? Everyone just wants us all to be horrible and that. John, you'll always be part of Exposure TV for your role in growing up and bringing us many a night of pure laughter. Do you know what? I know, man. Bro, listen, that's a big part of our lives, man. I'll never forget that, bro. That means a lot to me, man. But honestly, God, this one tonight, all you were like, go on, I wonder who John's lighting up tonight. I wonder who he's triggering tonight. John Smith's not triggering no one. I'm loving people tonight, right? I'm living life. Life's going good for me, right? Everything's fucking amazing, bro. Do you know what I mean? I got like no bad news for you. There's no one I'm gonna roast and that. He's just gonna be a funny little one and that, you know? Because I'm gonna be the man to do it, man. I'm gonna be the bigger man tonight, right? I might be 4 foot, right? But no, I'm not joking, right? I'm 4'3", right? But I'm gonna be the metaphorical, right? Bigger man tonight, right? And I'm gonna tell Julian, right? I'm gonna tell Shuffling. I'm gonna tell Cumbrian the Pufter, Dildo Dave, right? All of you, right? I love you and I all want you to get along, right? And just stop what you're doing, people, man. Fucking hell, doesn't matter whether we love or hate each other, right? We're still a community. Expo, your mods killed your channel. It was predictable. Yeah, but like at the end of the day, look, right? We can't just all sit there and hate on it and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because the main thing, whether we love it or hate it, right? We're still a community, people. Right, we're all right. Our algorithms brought us all together, even the ones who argue. So whether you like it or not, right, we all score and have got something in common. Do you know what I mean? And the sooner we realise it, the better. Billy, how are you, son? Hope you and the family are well, sir. Hope you and the family are well. UK Don, man, you're one funny fucker, you are, bro. Let me tell you. Yes, John, hope you're good, fella. Can one of your mods plug Flavor's channel? Yeah, mods, if you could do Flavor's channel for me, I'd much appreciate that, lads. You need to come to my studio, John. Write down your lines and just let it out, lads. Boss dog, don't say too much on here, man. You know I'm definitely up for that, bro. Fucking hell, man. You comes from a good family. Boss dog, man. Well-known family in Cardiff for that. Telling you, man. Fucking hell, man. That's a list of firm. Been getting people off shit for fucking years, bro. Nah, man. They're good people, though. Oh, my son's back home. Do you walk it home, yeah? You okay? I'm on the live. Oh, God. You okay? Did you get home safe? Go on, man. That's my boy, man. Walks at home like his girlfriend and that, man. That's what we call a real man, bro. Real man. Cat Weasel, I haven't seen you for time. I hope you're well. Hope you're well. Garth, hope the dog's doing well. I did your something the dog wasn't doing well and that, mate. You know there's no weight on this channel, bro. I hope the dog's fine and that. Daryl, lad, how are you? I'll pin that comment for you, lads. Should make you feel a bit better. Daryl, you can come on and roast me if you want. I'll pop off, I'll fuck off and have a shit in that. Like, I got like one of them fucking liquid shits going on at the moment. So if you want, you can just jump on, have your seat. It's all good, bro. It's all love. Replying to Sambo. Are you a Cardiff City fan? Fuck no. I'm not into football, lads. I don't do football in any shape or form. It's not my thing. The only thing I like about football is it brings all the fanny into town and that. But I'm married and settled down now anyway. Fuming, man, is kicking off over in France and that, mate. It's fucking really bad. I'm sorry to hear what's happening over there, lad. Really, really sorry. Now all the rats are scattering and taking breaks because the tables are Oh, Gary, man, who gives a fuck, bro? Right? Just positive, man. I wish him the best in that. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's do something out of character, right? I wish him all the best, bro, you know? Fucking hell. You know, you can't be hating on people all the time, can you? You know, because if we hate on people all the time, right, life will just be exactly like this, won't it? You know, and we don't want life to be all like, you know, like sound bites and shit, bro. That's the first lesson they teach you in this line of work. When I signed on. Listen to this. But that's all I got, like, you know, like my shitty fucking like little soundbite thing, you know. That's the first. Wait there, let me kill that. I tried to do like a little thing. Can we just hate on Julian and Lee blogs? No, we can't, lads. No, we can't, right? Because look, let's think right? Let's think realistically now. Like if we all knew each other in the flesh and that, right? No one knows what Julian's going through. Why? No one knows like what's going on in his life and that, bro. Do you know what I mean? You know? Joe Brown, lad, how are you, man? I'm trying something a little different, I am. What do you think, Joe? Long live Plastic Paddy. Sam, I miss Paddy, and I miss them live. Yeah, but it's like, why? Like, are we wasting our life going, oh, Julian and his big fucking head. Oh, Julian and his MMA career. Like, you know, what the fuck is wrong with us all? Like, you know, like, like we all must have mental defects. Do you know what I mean? To like be doing shit like that. Why can't you just all like, you don't have to get along, just coexist and shit, man. You know, sort your fucking heads out. We all know what Julian's going through, John Smith. It's called the gay menopause. Do you know what? Casanova, I wouldn't be too surprised if he was going through the menopause. If someone turned around and told me why that Julian was born a female, why nothing surprises me no more. Do you understand? Someone turned around and said Sheffield got a cock pump, right? You know, when fucking Julian sniffs fuck out of him, right? And drives 500 miles down for him to sniff him, right? That would not genuinely, right? And I swear to you, right, in the real world, right, that would not surprise me, right? But we're not here for that shit, bro. You know? Garth, I don't know if you were bad. Oh, JC, my fucking G, man. Go on. Yeah, but Dave Smithers, man, this shit's like just. I've gone past it, bro. I can't keep. I'm genuinely now, right? I can't keep up with the storyline, bro, anymore. It's just like I just jump on when I feel like it. When I mentally feel like it, I'll jump on and fucking hell. I ain't got time to dedicate all my time to it. Julian's malicious levels are pretty low, to be fair. Well, do you know why? Why, in all fairness, one energy, why watch shit like that, bro? Why I don't know what to say to people, bruv. Chopper reads ears. Go on, my son. I like that. Fucking hell. Do you know what? I don't even have to press a button. I know who that's going to be. Right, that's Gav. Gav, right? I don't want talking about anyone on here, right? You can jump on and just have a general chit chat. Even though I know you're going to do it. Go on.
Hello, mate. How are we?
Yeah, I'm not bad, Gav. I'm fucking busy, mate. I'm back to fucking like just every round about this time every year. I'm super busy in it for the next couple of months, ready for Christmas and the New Year. But I heard about the dog. How's it got a dog, Gav?
Yeah, yeah. She's all right, mate. She's old. Do you know what I mean? So I've got to kind of I'm coming up to that decision, John. That what do I do in a minute? Do I get another dog or
Gav, honest to God, right? And I mean this from like the bottom of my heart, mate. Honestly, I don't know what shit. I fucking threw him off the stream. Sorry, Gav. 2 secs. Sorry about that, Gav. I pressed the wrong button. Gav, do you know what? Don't let anyone tell you what to do. You do what you feel is the right thing to do, bro.
John,
Right?
do you know what? Do you know what bugs me? I've got a load of toys and a load of fucking engraved stuff. So I'm going to get another dog, and it's going to be the same name. I fucking paid the money. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Gav, Mike, the best thing I can say, right, is if the dog's like, old and that, right, you pick the right
Yeah,
time.
mate. Don't pay that to me. It's all right. I've already come to terms with it. It's fine.
I know. So, Gav, don't forget, I got a sausage dog. It's 22 years in human years. Look, I'll show you.
22.
22.
Do you know the oldest dog? Do you know? Well, what dog do you think was the oldest dog in the world?
It was in America. It was fucking. I think it was 32, wasn't it?
It was a Labrador.
It was a Labrador. That don't surprise me, Gav. Wait there. Let me put my
Really?
camera on. 2 seconds. Wait there. Here we go, Gav. I'll show you now, lad. This dog.
Yeah, I think we'll go and get my dog. She's paid
Look at this one. Wait there. I gotta wake him up gently because he can't see properly. Look.
No.
There he is. He's 22. Can you see him?
22? Because you know what?
In human years, Gav.
Really?
He's had he's a rare Alabama long hair. There's not one in this country even now. But it's from a very famous breeder in Alabama in America. And over the years, he ended up when he was 6, he ended up over here in the UK. And for years and years, he was really ill. And he had back surgery, loads of money spent on him. And he's doing fine now. But yeah, he ain't got long left living. He ain't got long left.
No,
but the thing to it, Gav, right? Look, the thing to it, right, is look, you find the right equilibrium, right, that works for you, right? Gav, give me 2 minutes, right? I'll let you back on the stream, right? I just want to keep it going, right? Give me 5 minutes, I'll let you back. So, look, thanks for coming. No, listen, thank you for coming on to the John Smith Show. Gav, right, go make a cup of tea, have a nice little chill, man. But thanks for coming on. He's all right, Garth, and he got a little bit of fucking issues going, but do you know what I mean? Yeah, man, but that was nice. That was nice. So what's happening on YouTube then, people? Everyone sound, how you all feeling and that? Do you know what I mean? Let's have a look at these comments. Has Flavor's channel been banned, Kaz? I hope not. Seen Shell put I hope he's all right. Flavors, man, where are you? Jump on. You still got them wellies, John boy. I don't know. I'll put the link out for you, Daryl. Why you can tell me. Tell me the errors of my ways, lad. Wait there, let's get this link out. Let's get this link out. There you go, Daryl. You pop on, lad. Tell me how you are and I'm on. Here we go. That's the link out for you, Daz, if you want to come on, lad. You're more than welcome, mate. That's Flavor's new channel. Oh, living in Cardiff. Go on, son. Do you want to jump on the live? Jump on, man. Tell me what you think of YouTube at the moment. I got a guest already. Oh, there's still fucking Garth. Garth's in the background. Hang on, Garth. I just want to get a couple of more people on. Oh, Billy Darrell is a wimp, is he? Fucking hell, man. Sorry, Darrell, you're a bit of a wimp. They're all telling me, lads, they're telling me you're a bit of a wimp and that. I'll take Billy's word for that. Oh, that's naughty. Someone's been struck. We know he's been struck. It's simple, right? Let's be honest. You know when you talk guff online, right? And you talk bare lies and shit, yeah? Right? And you talk lies about someone, right? And you get struck and you moan about it, yeah? Then you got to understand that, right? But when someone's talking truth online, yeah, and someone's not a dickhead, right? More people tend to dislike the truth, and more people, right, will strike a channel, right, where someone's telling the truth than they will with where they're just talking absolute guff. That's just replying to one of the things there. Hurry up. Wait there. John Wick. That's a mad name. Doesn't take a brain surgeon to work out who's striking. Yeah, Gary, man. That's true. That's why I gone past it all. Darryl, jump on, lads. Fucking hell, I'll put the link out for you again, man. You seem a little bit angry there. I'm sensing a bit of pepped up tension, you know. I can see you're eager, lad. You're eager. I like that. I like that. I do like that. There you go, son. That's for you, Sonny Jim. You jump on, lad. My sausage dog's trained to kill. Darryl, for you, lad, I'll train him to do anything, son. Who wants to jump on? You know what? You know that, John Smith. I'm really back in the chat, people. So come on and tell me what's been happening on YouTube, Ben, and everything, because I ain't got time for it. All I know is that, what's his name? That fucking, that ginger fucking Ashley went to jail and then he's come out and then he's fucking straight back in it again, isn't he? Straight back in it again, like, you know, on fucking just constantly on YouTube and that. Like, you know, what the fuck is he doing? Cause YouTube must be going through his foot 20. Oh my God, fuck that. I can do a live stream for that long. Fuck that. Fuck that. Well, people, it seems like we got a lot of wimps tonight. People don't want to jump on. They don't want to talk. It seems like all they want to do is just shout and scream, like, you know. I don't know why everyone just don't get along. Garth just said in the back chat, well, ask the chat if I should come on. People, what are you thinking? Should I let Garth back on? Galred, how are you? Yeah, you're fighting now. You're not right there. What's this? You and Ice Queen are fighting. You're not a woman, bro. Fucking hell, I know who you are living in Cardiff. Fuck's sake, bro. Fucking hell, man. The 19th. That's the Friday nightclub thing, innit? Don't say they're having another one. What they do, they threw you under the bus already, are they, lads? Do you know what? That's predictable. I bet you they threw the Cardiff guy under the bus for fucking, I don't know, just going on a live stream, putting in the chat or something, man. Come on, people, man. We're bigger than that. Lungless Douglas. Do you know what? That was a big cast, man. That was the best shout ever, bro. Collection. Fucking hell, do you remember them years ago, the car aerials and that? You'd always get a piss head on the way home, snapping them and that, wouldn't you? Samantha, jump on, man. Let's just go ham on people, man. How do you say, man? See what the fuck you want to say. Oh, Gav, shut up, man. I love you, man. Just chill the fuck out, man. He's starting to get on. Go on then, Gav. Why? I'll let you back on, why? Go on then, do and say what the fuck you want. Go on.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me back on, John. I haven't come here to talk about dogs. I've come here to
Gav,
talk
come
about.
on, state your business, lad. Come on. I'm like, is there anything you want to get off your chest, Gav?
Yeah. I want fucking Anton, Julian, and
But
those.
why? Like, you're never gonna
Why?
look,
What are you
Gav.
talking
Okay,
about,
Gav.
John? Come on. They are
Gav, you're
fucking
never
wankers.
gonna meet
Of
them,
course.
right? You're
I'm
never
not on
gonna
about
see
meeting
them.
them. I'm on about them going away. Just tell them to fuck off. That's what I'm talking
Tell
about.
who to Gav, I'm not on that. I'm not in that life.
No, not
Who
you.
am I?
I'm on about
Wait, Dick,
everybody.
who am I meant to be telling
John,
to fuck
John,
off
listen, mate.
together?
Listen, John. I ain't on about you. I'm
Why
on
are
about
you so
everybody.
passionate, Gav? Come on, lad.
Why? Because they are fucking wrong'uns, John.
But what have they
100%.
ever done to you? Tell me specifically in the
They have
real
tried to
world,
set me up.
right?
That's what they've done to me. They tried to set me up
How, Gav?
with
Explain.
one
Go
of the
on, fire
hardest
away.
blokes in Britain. That's what they tried to do.
Sorry about that, Gav. Like, it's been emotional and that. Sorry, mate. But you crack on, Gav. You crack on. Can't have that on here. Sorry, boys. Fucking hell, Gav, man. Passionate. He's an eager beaver, Gav, isn't he? Very eager beaver, isn't he? Very eager beaver. Gav, man, you gotta leave that shit, right? Just leave that shit at the front door, man. Fucking hell, Gav, man. God alive. Do you know what, Smithers, man? I ain't got the head on me. I'm not gonna lie, right? Smithers ain't got the head on me for it anymore, bro. I ain't got the head on me. Oh, Mr. Nice Guy, man. This guy talks fucking sense, bro. This guy talks absolute sense, bro. So which one of you lot have been watching the news then about that submarine? Because I found out some crazy things within the first 2 days about the millionaire, the one who owns a billionaire who owns an aviation company. I found something really interesting about him. Do you remember about 10 years ago, all the conspiracy channels were talking about Neil Armstrong, who was the first man on the moon? Loads of British, American, and Russian politicians all met up and went to the North Pole, like parts where civilians and tourists and even scientists are not allowed to go to. And Neil Armstrong had a fucking heart attack up there. Well, you know the guy who was on that submarine with his son, he was the one who fucking flew him back, bro. So he's been in conspiracy shit, right, ever since that fucking submarine thing. Yeah, Kieran, bro, look into, the guy who died with his son, the billionaire. He owns an aviation company. He personally flew them all out, because he's like some whiz kid fucking pilot, right? And when why are they? How can he get a permit, right? Neil Armstrong was in his nearly 80, right? How the fuck are they going to give a permit, to a guy even just to go there? Well, you know where you go to the base, there's a massive base there with all the tourists going all that. They do the whale fucking watching and all shit like that, right? But you got to get like special permits, right, to go right out. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes you got to stay there for not 6 months, a year, right, to get your body used to it before you go out on your fucking your planned fucking mission and that. Oh, Gav, man, chill the fuck out, bro. Come on, bro, just let it go, man. Fucking hell, just let it go and be peaceful and that. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell, we don't know what's going on in your life. We don't know what's going on in Anton's or Shuffling or Julian's. Do you know what I mean? Just fucking leave them to it. Crack on, man. I volunteer at a local drug clinic now, John, every Thursday for an hour. Do talks on recovery, etc. Do you know what, Smithers? I'm proud of you, lad. I'm proud of you, man. A lot of less. I think it's gone up now since 2016. But what I usually do, I go back every 4 years because it's every 2 years the statistics come out, Smithers. But it's gone up to I think it's 87% of people who get addicted to physically addictive drugs won't recover. They either die through I don't know, blood poisoning, loads of things, even choking in their sleep. That's not classed as an overdose. Do you know what I mean? But it's drug related. Well done, Smith. Yeah, man. Fucking hell, man. Smithers is like, you know, everyone knows your backstory, but anyone who don't know, right? Smithers was on like hard drugs and I like injecting and smoking and like he was almost at a point he was a lost soul, right? And he dug himself out of it. Like, you know, he got a family, settled down and that. And like, that's mainly the main reason. You know, people who've been on drugs for years, it's something like that where you realize you're not the most important person ever. Do you know what I mean? Or getting the next bag is not the most important thing. It's like making other people happy and making sure kids go to school on time and is like, you know, good food in the fridge and shit, man. John, I watched something about Convo before and went off radar, and then I read it was all fake. Yeah, it's Keenan with the conspiracy thing. You've got to be really switched on to know what's the bullshit, and you know the ones who are just doing it for views. Let me put the link out, man. So it was a lovely thing what Expo put in the chat earlier on. That was really nice what he said. I fucking beautiful, man. It's just nice to get along and that, you know. Forgiveness, people, you know, like even people who hate you, you know, if you can like see the good in them or be like, why are they so angry towards me? Why and sit down, why like profile it? Why will make you a much better person and calm person and understanding, you know. Dave, big up. If you don't mind, Keen, I'm going to pin that comment. Dave, big up fella. My old man was on it all my life and it killed him at 48. So I saw how tough it was to get off it. Keenan, from the bottom of my heart, from my family, right, and my loved ones to you, I am so sorry what you went through, lad. I can imagine what it must be to lose a father, you know. I can imagine what it must be like, lad. But from the bottom of my heart, for me, my wife, and my family, Keenan, I wish nothing but the best for you, lad. And I mean that. I mean that. I don't know you in person, but I do. I wish nothing but the best for you, man. And listen, no matter what's going on in your life, right, I know you can get there, lad. Serious. Yeah, fucking hell. Radio fuming, bro. I was there from day one. I suggested, listen, before anyone knew Uncle K was, right? He was doing a weed review channel. He didn't even have like 300 subs. He was doing weed review, and I was the only one who was constantly commenting. And fucking, I was not trolling fucking fighting Charles. Right? I was jumping on his live stream right in the beginning. Right? On with a voice changer, right? Threatening to smash his head, threatening to smash his head in, and then jumping off, right? And fucking the one day, I was just Uncle K made a video and he was actually online doing, you know, doing his read review thing with his mad fucking dreadlock thing on. And I just turned round, I wrote a comment, said, "Oh, how are you, Biv?" He's like, "Yeah, safe." I goes, "Oh, I'm watching this fucked up thing called Fighting Charles, bro. Jump over, man. Do a retalk." And he said, "Yeah, I know what it is. I might jump over, innit?" And it just went from there, right? And I remember when Uncle K used to hate used to hate exposure TV, right? And used to get bare triggered by him, right? But it brought us all together and that, you know? Oh, Shell, man, let me give you a fucking spat. Oh, shit, I need my other phone to do it. Fucking hell. Do you know how hard it is to fucking unblock you all the time, Shell? I think I got it down to John lost an inbred sausage rock. oh, oh my god. That's a good comment, bro. Bro, anyone who thinks UK Don's wrong, and man, you got it, you got it all wrong, bro. You're not navigating YouTube properly, people. You're not navigating it properly, man. You know, man, this platform's here for all of us to have fun and get along and that. But I notice it takes about 8 months, every 6 months, it organically grows into something else. At the moment, it's just grown into a monster and that, you know, and I refuse to. Yes, go on, this guy lives, bro, this guy's funny as fuck. I can't even read that. I'll fucking burst out crying. He has his choice. Yeah, but look, we can't knock it. Yeah, he said, do you want to show your face? Yeah, go on, I'll let you on. Turn it off yet. Yeah, he said, how's the family and the kids, mate? Hope everything's well. How's the dog, son? Go on, yeah, he got the shooting out, bro. Yeah, he got the gun finger out, bro.
What happening, people?
Go on, yeah, go on, my son. Fucking hell, man. And yet he splits like broomsticks and that. Yeah, he don't fuck around with the one paper rolls, bro. Yeah, he puts three papers together, bro. While he's listening to gangster rap, bro. That's how yeah, he rolls, bro. You know? Yeah, he takes and does what he wants, bro.
Topper and John has gone with butter on.
Oh, yeah, he's back. Yeah, man, we got someone there.
You alright, Mush? Topper and Mush?
Not a lot, sir, not a lot.
Who's this? That's not that Darrell, is it?
Don't you be late for work in the morning, you little wimp.
You little faggot. Who the fuck are you? You call yourself anybody's boss, man. You
Show
little
us
wimp.
your thumb. Show us your thumb.
You horrible little mess.
We clean your thumb, yeah.
Listen, man, when shall I get out of you and fucking Lion King, you little weirdos?
Okay, now.
There he is.
Boys, man, just get along, bro.
I'll do it fair to you and Lion King, you little winners.
What a fucking wimp.
Listen, Darrell, what the fuck are you doing on this channel, you little freak?
Show me your thumb.
No, I'm saying what you doing on this channel, you little freak.
Show me your thumb and I'll tell you.
What you doing on this? Yeah, it's you, man.
Show me it.
This little freak.
Don't even show it, will it?
I'm gonna break your
Come on, try and make peace with Yeti. Try and make peace, man. He's not worth it, lads. Come on.
Listen. Listen. He's a little puff. He's a little puff, man. He's a little shitbag, him, man.
You don't be late for work in the morning, you little wimp.
Yeah, but the thing is not to get triggered by you, lads, right? You just gotta go. You know, like when you first come to YouTube. Yeah, you wait there. You know, when you first come to YouTube, right? You gotta be exactly like that, right? It's got too deep ingrained in people. You just gotta let love and let give, man.
Oh man, John, stop being a knob.
Show us your thumb.
John, why is he over here, man? When he's being like slagging you off over at Expos.
I don't mind. Look, that's what the channel.
What you doing, John?
Go on, you little snowflake.
When John Smith smokes slam show, boy, I'm not gonna lie.
That sounds good.
You'll be one your boy
wellies as well.
Wellies as well, John. It's clean off you. You don't win it.
Show us your thumb.
Should we have a fridge off right there? Whose toilet's more cleaner? Darrell, look, you have to see it, Darrell, I'm going to ask to see your toilet, sir, and I'll show you mine.
Darrell, get on, you little creep. Get your face on.
Right, I'm going to show you my right. We're going to have a fridge off, right? Sunday night freezer and fridge off.
Yes, I'll show you
right? And don't you dare be scrubbing your toilet, Darrell. Right, you have to see his That's the rules of engagement. That's the rules of the internet. We must abide, right? Darrell, sir, I do believe, right, in honour of me and the community and the people in the chat, right? You do need to show your toilet, sir. And I shall
you want to be one of the boys on Expo, but he can't.
And I would also like to know how much toilet paper is in the house. Yeti, right, look, there's no favoritism yet. That goes for you too, sir. I'd like to know how much toilet paper is there, lad.
He offers people out and then he
has to get your wellies out and he gets his thumb out.
Shit out. He is original shitbag.
Shows your phone.
Yeah, but look, that's the thing in the roasting community to try and trigger people. Yeah, you got to get over it, right? Sit back, think.
Listen, man, John, why do you think I'm on your channel, you little mug?
Boys, honestly, right? Life is too short for it, boys. Come on,
shut up, John, you little shithouse. Don't be daft cunt. Why is this little clown on your? Why is this little clown on your channel now?
Because I see you come on here and I thought I wanted to see your phone.
Why is this little clown on your channel now?
I wanted to see your phone.
So he can run to fucking I've offered mountains and all that shit.
Look, you can come back later, right? I don't want anyone to get triggered.
Is this shit out?
No, it's not you. I'll drop you for a little bit, right? I don't want you to get triggered.
John, he's going to run to Expo now and say, I have offered John out and said loads of shit, man. He's a little pure scaredy cat. He's a little faggot. He gets his sons
but for
fucking
all
being
we know, this could be the only entertainment. And
his
I'm
sons
genuinely
are
sick.
his
It
own
could be
shit,
the
man.
only
He's no
entertainment
again, man.
and communication he has. Yeah,
Go
so
fucking John Wayne in the chat.
yeah, he's all right. I don't think Sean Wayne realises that. You know, when Sean Wayne tries not to be funny, well, I think that guy is funny as
I've been
fuck. I'm not going
watching
to beat
Sean
on the
Wayne's
bush.
fucking shit, man. Is a good mush. But I'll tell you it is, that fool you've just had on there is going to go to Expo and say, I vote for John Hoot and all that kind of shit. He's a little pussy. He's like Julian and fucking shoveling. People panic.
What you've got to understand is, right, look, I'll reply to it. Yeah, I'll give you an answer. I'll break it down. I'll reply. Right. What you've got to understand is, right, a lot of people are fans of exposure, right? And at the end of the day, that could be the only communication we have. For all we know, he could be struggling with his rent. He could have personal stuff in his life.
John, we run that channel, man. Since then, man, it's gone.
Yeah, how were you today anyway? Everything all right with you, lads?
Hey, stop kissing ass, John. Why you had that little doddle on your channel?
I don't know. I'll have anyone. You know what? I've come to the point now,
you got him on your channel and you're kissing his ass.
No, I'm not kissing anyone's ass. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Are you, John? You can't get out of this, like.
Yeah, wait there. Look, I got to pause because I can't get a word in. Yeah, I don't kiss anyone's ass in here. There's no mods whatsoever, and the mods I got, right, ain't blocking no one, right? Look at the chat. Look how many different people in here, right? I'll let fucking Fighting Irish on with fucking Humble, right? I'll let fucking even Dildo Dave on, right? I've gone past the point now, right, of giving a fuck. Do you know what I mean? Or I just don't give a fuck anymore, right? You very rarely will see me online, right? There's no point in it. It wastes your time, people. Do you know what I mean? I don't care, right? If somebody wants to go and do something, that's up to them. If someone's like got mad fucking history and they've done like crazy shit, right? That's up to them, bro. It's not my thing anymore. Do you know what I mean? Yes, right? And the more you get deep entrenched in this YouTube thing, right, I'll fuck your mind up, bro. Oh, Chris the Brick, man. If I let him on, right, look at this. Right, watch. I'll let him on, right, and he'll just talk and talk. Right, Chris the Brick, you seem like a nice guy, right, but you're too fucking you're entrenched in him, man. Just watch this. Look, I'll let him on now, right? Watch. You all right, Chris?
Sound?
Fucking hell, man. I was expecting you to be fucking talking like a speed freak. How's the family? Everything okay with you, sir?
Cushy, mate. Seriously.
Good. I like that, man. I like that. Excuse me. No, UK Don, I ain't backing fucking Humble and I ain't fucking backing Dodgy Dave, right? They can go fuck themselves, lad. I'm not on it, bro. All that shit ain't on here. When I meant that, I mean they can go and do what the fuck they like, bro. Right? I'm just on about positivity. And Chris, if you've come on, right, to talk shit about someone, brother,
nah, John. Nah, honestly, not what I'm here for, mate.
And if you're here to talk about YouTube's turn shit, right, and all these
nah,
things,
definitely
right, I don't
not,
want to
mate.
fucking hear it, Chris.
Nah, not here for that, bud. Definitely not.
So what are you saying, Chris? What's the crack on the situation? What do you reckon?
What situation, Yeti? Honestly, bud. YouTube's got a bit dark lately, and it's nice to still have places like this, like John's got for people, you know.
Daryl's just jumped in and he's gonna go back to Expo and say, I've just been and offered him out and that on his channel.
Nah, but Yeti, that's YouTube drama, mate. That's how they get on.
I know that one. The little
Chris, nice one, lads. Cheers. You can fuck off now. Can you close the gate on the way out? Cheers, Chris. I like Chris. I do genuinely from the bottom of my heart like him, but fucking hell, man. I thought you were going to talk about normal shit. But Chris, pick up yourself, man. You can come back another time, lad. Thanks for coming on, bro. I'll put the link out if anyone else would like to come onto my live stream. Cheers, Chris. I'll put the link out again. Fucking hell, man. He can't help themselves, can he? Thank you, boss dog. I appreciate it, lad. Oh, yeah, man. I'm going to talk to
Speaking of Spanish, man. It's 2 nails on my back.
Go on, yeah, he's got a bit of gangster rap on, bro. Can't help himself. John, shut your mouths up. They're deleting comments and mentioning the Messiah expert. Who are? Who? Oh, he is a good lad. I do apologise, Lee. Yeah, you can't hear the thing. Sorry, I can't hear the thing. Yeah, I'll let you back on in a minute, lads. I'll let you back on in a minute. Yeah, I know, but it's echoing on my end. It is. No, Chris is a nice lad. He seems like a nice, decent lad. But I don't want to talk about that shit, bro. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to talk about them people, you know. It's one of my channels. Live free, chill. I'm not blocked, and I know exposure's a little with no shit. Oh, Jody Roger, come on, man. Come on, man. No bacon talk in the chat, man. Sort that shit out, man. I don't want to do this, man, but I it's only a timeout, man. Just look, right? Go and make a cup of tea quickly, right? And make a little rollie now, right? Keep your bedtime spliff, right? Smoke a bit of a rollie, right? And come back, man. We're all men in here, bro. Do you know what I mean? Karina, how are you, darling? Hope you're well. John, boy, again, it's been 30 minutes. Missed you. People like to cause division. Pete, bro, Casanova, man. You fucking been here years, bro. Years, man. He sees how it goes and that. Fuming, man. Decent fella, let me tell you. Fuming is all kicking off over there in France, isn't it, lad? Fucking shit's all real over there, mate. Let me tell you. I told you when Marseille kicks off, that's when it'll be bad. It kicked off later than I thought, Marseille. Fucking know some parts of there, brother. But don't be going out there unless you're sweating with a vest on. John boy, how are you, sir? Hope everything's well. Division is humanity. It's always been. Shell, man, jump on. Fuck that, jump on, man. I ain't talking about it, dickheads, man. You just talk about normal shit. Jump on and put a tune on, man. I got some dodgy little fucking what's it called? Wi-Fi speaker. It's not as loud as the other one. Let me put the link out for you, shall? JC Expo Wizard, do you know what the thing is though? He's like a fucking exposure TV. He's like a fucking social worker. Do you know why? He's got to listen to everyone bitching in the back in that boat. So that shit's bound to affect your mental health. Do you know what I mean? He's human, just like the rest of us. Day Friday party started Thursday. Bro, I thought he was going to kick off for that, Priv. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know the score, bro. Fuming knows it. I'm sick, bro. Not well. Trying to get better. Going to Greece. Fucking hell. Be careful, Shell. Heat over there, right? It's fucking uncomfortable, love. It's not right. My old man's in Spain now, right? You know what he said? Fucking, it's horrible, bro. No one's going outside and that. It's like hardly anyone in the fucking streets, bro. Fucking the air conditioning, it's just going crazy. I don't get why he threw John under the. It wasn't. Gee, look, right? I never lost the roast, did I? Right? And fucking, it's like I could say loads, but look, right? You always argue with the people you love the most, bro. Do you know what I mean? Or the people you get along the most, you always argue the hardest with them. $40 degrees steady in Europe. Sean Wayne, what my old man said, right? I rang him. I said, I'm ringing him early in the morning because I know he's not going to be sleeping and that because of the fucking heat. And I said to him, how are you coping, Dad? And he's like, fucking, you got no idea. Right? He's moved this. He's not sleeping in his bed. He's moved his settee closer to the air conditioning vent on the fucking wall. It's horrible. He said he put a fan on, right? And he felt like he was just blowing boiling hot air into his face. Horrible shit, man. And let's go, Brandon. I got loads filmed, right, like 2 months ago. But I'm just waiting until August to let it out when everyone's off work and like more families at home and shit like that. I did reconsider like doing it, like thinking, shall I, shan't I? But that's the direction I'm going. Are you doing any more pranks? Daryl, yeah, I got him done. He's just getting someone to fucking edit him. I want it done properly, not shit. It's got to be done shit, Daryl. Sorry, it can't be done shit, Daryl. It's got to be done properly, lad. Meanwhile, the temperature in Prawn Wayne's Kale is at air conditioning. Oh, I gotta pin that. Fucking gotta pin that. That's some funny shit, though. Oh shit, what have I done here? Fucking hell, man. People, you know, because we've had that fucking hot weather, this really bad rainy weather. You know, next week it's going to be boiling over here. It's going to be like 29, easy, but when, like, you know, where you're sleeping uncomfortable in the night. Sure, we know you got to admit that was a funny shout from him, bro. Bro, that was a funny shout in that, bro. Oh, leather sandals. I like that one. That's a good shout. Oh, cushy washy, man. Bro, you know I was fucking half Welsh, half Serbian, old, Harold, bro. You know we're rolling, bruv. Kenzie Cush, man. That's a new fucking profile picture you've got. Breaking news, people. Julian has been identified as one of the Hugh Edwards crack smoking gang. Oh my God. Hugh Edwards fucking letting wheels down like, are you dirty fucking bastard, you. Right? Porn him, bro. Right? And you do that shit, bruv. You paid like a muppet, bro. Like some fucking John that's been working for his life savings, bro. Do you know what I mean? What the fuck you paying 30 odd grand, right, for a picture of a fanny for, bro? Right? For a picture of a fanny, bruv. You're in London, bruv. Fuck's sake, man. Drive down the ghetto, bro. You fucking dickhead. Like, what were you thinking in that? Like, you know, what was going through your head in that, bro? You know? Like, what goes through these people's head? Right? He got a good job, right? He's on like 20 grand a month clearing, right? Mortgage is paid for, right? You got a wife, bro. You got a kid, bruv. Do you know what I mean? You're all sorted and that, bruv. You know, got money in a bank, bruv. You don't even have to do like little side hustles and fucking, you know. What was running through his head, bro? And you paid that for a picture of a fanny. Fucking hell, man. No. That's wrong, bro. Do you know, I thought it was going to be someone else when he said it was him, right? Boys, I'm not going to lie, right? I was disappointed. Julian's the sort of man who has spent more of his life chicken picking than he has in gainful employment. 30 grand, he deserves jail just for stupidity. Old school Pete, brother. And do you know what the thing that done my head in? Why I was in a mental hospital and oh, fuck off, bro. Do you know what I mean? God, the guy's just like a dickhead, bro. He should be banished to the furthest corner of the earth, like, and we should all point at him and laugh at him now. Crazy behaviour. Say no more, Mr. Fuming. Fucking hit the nail on the head. Darryl, I'd punch you all over, fool, and shuffling, and if he can save himself, Julian. Yeti, man. Don't get so triggered, bro. Just gotta let that shit slide, man. It's like, look, there, like, look, it's on the screen, Yeti, man. Just let it slide, bro. Do you know what I mean, bro? Fucking hell, man. Yeti, like, right? We all got to school run in the morning, right? And we're up at like fucking half past fucking like 11, right? Talking about we're gonna punch someone's fucking head in and that, right? We've never even met, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, but Yeti, Darryl would like to see your thumb, lad. So, oh, Callie, how are you, love? I'll be going to bed now in a minute. The wash is nearly done with the uniform. Hostage crime removal. That's one funny fucking account. That was funny, you know, when Plastic Paddy was beefing with him, calling him cock sausage and that. And he done that thing with a funny voice, boys, in tears, bro. Callie, I'm going up now in a minute. I'm going up. The dogs are all settled. Just waiting for that dryer. It genuinely like takes a piss him out of uniforms. You've got to fucking do that. Go on, Yeti. Look at Yeti's comment. Isn't that funny? Where is it? Where is it? Julian offered privacy. Fucking hell, man. God, you people are obsessed with that person, man. Jesus Christ. I used to watch Ben and Dawn years ago. Chow, man. Some of these young ones, man, they won't know what that shit is and that. You know, Bread. Do you used to watch Bread and that? I used to watch EastEnders, Bread, Ben and Dawn, fucking them all, bro. Shall, if I don't see you before Wednesday, have a boss time, kid. That's nice, that. Oh, you're flying out soon, are you? Chow, man, that's been on the news, man. That shit's fucking, bro, that shit's fucking bad over there, Chow. We got this thing out. Yeah, he's fuming. I think he wants to come back on the panel. See, do you know what I've come to realise? This YouTube is, right, it does good for people, but at the same time, it does bad for them because they use it as a vessel to vent when they're on the live stream, you know? Tilt 707. I can't understand those emoji things, man. I know it just means shit, but I can assume it means monkey shit, so. Oh, Shal, you'll be coming back the same colour as me, love. Trust me. You fucking you burn over there, love. You're blonde, man. You're natural blonde. You'll burn and you've got to be super careful. They shut down loads of tourist attractions and that. That'll 50 quid and we both jump on. I used to have to sit through the steamy with my mum. I hated that programme. Should have been called the Steamers. Fucking hell, that's old. Fucking hell, man. I got a good idea how old you are. Oh, what are you smoking? You must be smoking a Star Dog, lad. My guy on the screen smoking Star Dog. Fucking hell, man. Look, he turned into a skull, man. He's been smoking deep here. Yeah, I have, Boss Dog. Fucking hell, man. I've been live almost an hour. Almost an hour. People think I'm Jamaican. You sure, Callie? You sure, Liv? Oh, we got Cumbrian Truth in the house. Go on. Shall I let him on? I'll lay you on, right? Just, you know, like all the shit you talk, all that fucking guff on your channel. Just, I don't want it on here, bro. Right? I just want to welcome you home from jail. Right? And I want to counsel you and I want to tell you about the heresy way. I'll put the link out for you now, lad. Cumbrian Truth, you've missed a lot in the past fucking, how long you been in jail? 9 months, lad. Here you go, lad. Jump on. Cumbrian Truth in the house. In the hoops. Oh, that's funny shout, man. That's a funny shout, Liv. Oh, Paul Taylor, man. How are you? Come on then, man. Ash, the link's there, bro. Jump on. Look at him. His heart rate's going up now, isn't he? He's like, oh. The last time he was on here, I was in the height of my roasting career one night. Ash, jump on. Stop being a fanny, for fuck's sake. Yeti, why am I a tranner? Oh, there he is. Ash, do you want to show your face a sec? I just want to make sure I don't want to get Paul bomb, lad. Ash. Yeah, go on, turn it off, lad. Let you on now. Ash, how are you? It's been a year since we last spoke. Oh,
You know what? Hey,
how was jail and that? You weren't on basic all the way through your sentence. You were not jail. You were sentenced, weren't you, all the way through?
quarter of the way through, I was.
You get a bit more privileges than that, man. Did you go for your enhancement? Did you go for your enhancement, or you just rolled it on your local BCAT?
Right, really.
Yeah,
I didn't even know you had the channel, John. I just fucking literally clicked on and you were live there. I thought, fuck this.
Listen, for a good year, I was about a year and a half, 18 months. I was just going on exposures, and I just do random lives. Ash. You can't stay in character too long. You know that roasting character thing.
I know.
It's not me, Ash. I'm a family man, lad.
Yeah, man, I'm learning that at the minute, man. I've been roasting Decker all day, to be honest.
Ash, look, I can see you get a buzz out of it and that, right? But you got to look back at, like, you know, what happened the last time, right? And some people, Ash, they can get too deep entrenched in it, lad. Do you understand? And you just come out of jail, right? How old are you now?
27.
There you go. You're still young, mate. Right? I'm 40. Right? I'm 40. Right? You don't want to be like in a couple of years' time, close to 40, and still be on YouTube and think, my God, that only felt like a year or two, and before you know it, you're on there a couple of years, you're deep entrenched, and it's not worth it. Do you know what helped me, Ash? Right? The one day I was like, what am I doing? Like, you know, and I just come on here for fun, Ash. Right? I'll be honest, right? I haven't got it in me anymore. It's not me, bro. It's not me. I try and see the good in. Like, I'll give you an example. You know, Julian, Shuffling, and Anton. For all we know, right? They could be, and I'm not backing them up, right? And I don't agree with their behaviour one iota. But for all we know, this YouTube could be the only thing they got, right? And they could have like some serious like things going on that nobody knows about, bro. Do you know what I mean? So what I see, a lot of people vent on here, Ash. They use it as YouTube as a vessel, right, to vent and get like that anxiety out. And you can't, when you're in character, you can become a different person on here.
Well, I've realised that after today, John, to be honest, I just come off with the banter now, to be honest, just to crack with the mods in the chat, really. I can't be bothered. I really can't be bothered.
She's old, lad. Look, when you were in jail, right, it was all regurgitated storylines, and then people will jump on to the next person, and the next person who's confident, they'll wait till they get YouTube burnout, and they turn on them, right? And in real life, right, I know, right, that you're not that person, and I'm not that person, right? We're not that people in real life. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Ash, just look, right? I can't tell anyone what to do, right? But the one thing that's helped me, right, is, you know, like when someone's having a go at me, I try and understand why they're having a go instead of being defensive, right? Like, I'll give you an example, right? Some kids started on me in the street, right? Some young kids, right? And I could have just turned around. Wait, I'll give you an example, right? I could just turn around and hit him, right? But then I started speaking to the kid, and I was like, instead of going, who you talking to, I turned around to him, I said, you okay? What's going on? You know, what's going on? Because I bumped into him by accident, right? And before we know it, cut long story short, he told me, but he said, look, my mum drinks all the time, right? My dad's not there, right? She's never got food there, right? And you know what I done? Right, the kid was only like 16, 17. He's a big lad for his age. Right, goes, "Bro, there's a five." I wish I had more to give him. And you know, I see him every day now, and I was like, "How are you doing in that?" You know, you thinking of going to college, right? And one of his mates is a plumber now, right? And he said he's earning good money, bro. He said, "Oh, he's not even getting paid, but the guy's giving him 150 quid, and when he gets qualified, he'll be on like $1,000 at least a week." And I'm trying to encourage him every time I see him now to do that. Right, and he doesn't, and bro, you know what? Right, you know when you know, right, that instead of being defensive, right, that you've been understanding, actually works, right, and you'll get a buzz out of it, right, and it causes peace, and peace is it's almost infectious, like violence, and you know, a lot of people crave on here, Ash. A lot of people crave carnage, bro. You know, that's what they crave, right? And don't give in to it, right? Stick to being yourself, lad.
I'll give you a little example about what you just said there. So the last 2 nights I've spent watching that, them two little divvies, Shuffling and Anton, not Anton, Julian, and they just lie and cause carnage for people. And like, I've been asking this a lot, John, and I would love to ask you this: what's your thoughts on doxing kids?
shall I be honest, right? I'm a little bit different, right? My kids were doxxed well over a year ago. Yeah, right. I'm a little bit different. Ash is like, to me, I wouldn't run to the police, right? I showed my face the first 2 weeks I was online, and I always have, even in the thumbnail, right? I know I'm a good family man and everything like that, right? So with me, I'm not gonna lie, right? It done my head in, right? But it's blown over my head now, and I don't let it trigger me. But it's a terrible thing to do, yeah.
Yeah.
And my say is, if people want to come in to a community like it's changed to and what it's like today, you gotta consider it. But I obviously, as a father, I don't agree with it. I know it can give people anxiety and it can cause murder, and obviously it's morally wrong. It's morally wrong, you know.
Well said. Well said. No, I'm just asking about it, right? Because I've seen it happen a few times over the last couple of days, and just off past lives I've been watching, and I'm like, they're people's children. You're putting a young person's picture into your phone and then uploading it. Now, I see that as being wrong, John.
Of course it is, Ash. Of course it is. But look, right, I'll give you an example, right? That's the community is. That's why I choose not to talk about it, Ash, and not to get involved in it anymore. Because I'll give you an example, right? You know, when you're involved in right, say we're involved in criminality all the time, violent crime, right? Violence is bound to happen to us. If we're into, I don't know, as a lifeguard, say we're volunteering and we're going out in major bad weather, that's the thing that we followed, and we know the danger, right? So what most human beings do, or people of sound mind, if something is dangerous and there's a risk factor, we tend to pull away from it. And anyone with kids, or anyone who's not mentally strong, and I mean thick-skinned, I suggest you unsubscribe and move on. But Ash, look, you've got to try and move away from that. Try and talk about positive things. I don't know.
Recently, John, I've helped a homeless man out, and now I heard his story. I've actually sat with him twice, and then I told people online about his story, and there was people donating. So I went and got some food, some back. Didn't want to give him money, John, because obviously it maybe go on drugs.
Yeah, well,
so it touched us, to be honest. It was quite good, and I'm only doing it because of last year. Obviously, when I was going through that bad patch and I was on the streets and that. Now, to give something back like that is fantastic, to be honest.
Ash, and did you know when you done that? How did you feel, Ash? Did you feel good inside?
I had a little tear in my eye, to be honest, John. After
there you go, Ash. Look, I got it. I just had the picture. You know what? Right? If I was you, I'm just saying what I would do now. Do you know what I would do? I'd sleep on it and think about it and think, do you know what? For my mental health and for your viewers, because you've got a good following, right? Start podcasting. Instead of talking about all these dickheads and wrong-uns, right? Go and just set it right and be truthful, even if you're embarrassed, right? Set up a camera, don't go live, right? And just record it. Just leave it on. Yeah, don't hold it, just leave it on and speak to them, and you open up and take control of the conversation, yeah? And just keep doing that, record loads of hours of footage, yeah? And just put it out there, yeah? And I tell you what, you watch the demographic, right, of the people that will come to your channel, right? And you watch, you will organically grow into an honest podcasting thing. But you've got to be honest to yourself, right? And not honest to them people. If that made you feel good, right? That's how I would. Obviously, I can't tell you what to do, but that's how I would push myself in that direction, lad. Because it's all about, look, you're not getting any younger, right? It's all about you're a make or break in your life, Ash. You know?
Yeah, it's right in what you're saying. There was a little comment tonight, John, about getting a few flasks and a few sleeping bags and going out, like out at night. And if you see someone who's struggling, obviously go over and say, here's a flask of soup, here's a sleeping bag for yourself. And I'm not doing it for the bragging right. I'm just doing it for what I went through and thinking about it over the last year. It's touched to help people now, because I'm not getting anyone like you're saying, and there's always someone out there who hasn't got support, who hasn't got someone to talk to. And when you get to know these people, it's quite good to understand why they're in that situation.
There you go, and stuff like that. Well, I'll give you an example. There's a guy from Cardiff doing really well called Cullen Mays. He's got an amazing podcast. Well, I know him, right? I knew him, right? How he was. I used to see him round all the fucking time, yeah. And he's he's like what you're saying, yeah. He done exactly the same, and now he's got a wife. He's got like a home and that, and he's doing good. Ash, you know it, right? And I mean this in the nicest way. You know, if you carry on the way you are on YouTube, what's going to happen? You'll become negative, and you'll have negative thoughts, right? But if you stick,
that's right.
yeah, if you stick to what you just said there, right? Because I can see you're aspiring to it, right? Try and create yourself in them foundations, right? What you just said, and you'll go far, lad.
I have, mate, and to be honest, John, I've been going all tonight, deleting all my old videos because I don't want to look at them. I think I look at them and think that's not me. That's not me at all.
Hit the nail on the head. I've been waiting for you to say that. Do you know what I mean? There you go. It's not you. Like after the things on my, there's only a couple of things, right? It's not me, right? That's how we didn't come to YouTube like that. You know, we all come to YouTube playing computer games and having a laugh and making each other laugh and not being offended. Ash, look, right, it's getting late, right? I want to end this on a positive note.
Fine. John, look, you're more than welcome to fly on my channel anytime. Big up to your chat, big up to yourself. Thank you for letting me on. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, guys. It's a big good channel.
Cheers, Ash.
Respect, John.
You look after yourself.
I will.
How nice is that? Look, right? Positive, right, through everybody from on now. Right, and that's how we can be people, right? Just see the good in people, right? Look at that. We just had Ash on, right, and like how he's been talking and everything like that, and look, right, we just threw it out to him, something that he wants to do, so he can understand himself a bit more better, people. Do you know what I mean? Right, that's how it's got to be, people, man. Just nice, and it's like it's nice to be nice. It's an old saying, but it is so true. It is nice to be nice, people. You know? Right, we'll have one more on then, Callie. I'll get one more on. One more. Julian, jump on if you're listening. Or Anton, do you want to jump on, boys? Or Emma? They can jump on, man. I don't mind. I want them to jump on. I miss them. You know, I want to make sure that everyone's okay in that, bro. You know? Daryl, look, right? He's done nothing wrong to me, right? Yeah, I know, but look, he's done nothing wrong to me. Do you know what I mean? And my channel is for everyone, the whole community. Daryl, hope you're well, sir. Hope you're well. It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be brother. What a comment! Look at that on the screen from Pride and Merseyside. From Pride and Merseyside, Mr. England, hope you're well in the family and the dogs. What a comment! If you can live by that philosophy, even when you're fucking angry, right? And you just, and I'm not being horrible, right? You know, when you just look at someone, right, and it's not super offensive, but they got that face you just want to punch, but you see the good in them, right? And it's nice to be nice, right? And the world is a much nicer place, you know. Appreciation is everything, because any one of us could lose. Oh, boss dog, man, making my hair stand up. Look at that comment. Yeah, man, you got two people. Oh my God, that's someone who knows me, man. That's Jumbo, yeah. It was Scooter who said it, Jumbo. Oh, fuck, I'm singing that in my head. It's even subliminally programmed, that great John Smith. Go on. Yeah, Kaz, jump on, man. I miss you, bro. I love Casanova, but I can't explain him, man. I love that guy. You know, man, he's been there. Paul Lanning's a cat killer. Chemical glasses, he most probably is. And for all we know, he could have been in the SAS. But look, that's his, if he wants to go under that moniker, he can go under that moniker. I wish him all the best. Callie, how many likes have we got, love? Come on, Kaz. I won't talk your ear off. Come on. I know you've had a hard week with flavours. You've been online about 50 odd hours, bro. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, man. There's some long live streams, man. Good. Zorro, I'm glad you're here, lad. Hope you well. Oh, Peggy, I didn't see you there, love. Hope you're well. See, Peggy is another one who's been in the community longer than most people. And we do. I got a guest. Kaz, man. Go on, my son. How are you, Kaz?
Yes, John. How you doing, mate? You good?
Yeah, man. Yeah, not bad. I just haven't been on for time, bro. And I don't know. You know, when you're not online for ages, it makes you a much nicer person, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Just seen Jockney Sparrow strolling fashionably late. Big up Jockney Sparrow.
Jockney Sparrow, Kaz. He runs YouTube at the moment. That's just how he's rolling. He's got Trap FM on lock. The contract is coming soon. Brother, you know what he was saying about the hole in Julian's shoe? Oh my God, brother, I was in stitches. Boy, I love Jockney. How could you not love that guy, Kaz? I don't get it, like.
You can tell he just has a proper buzz writing songs as well, not lyrics.
Oh God. Oh, Jockney, man. The funny videos of class, John Smith. Keep it up, lad. Oh, he's watched some of my videos. Fucking hell, I got some way more funnier ones than that, Pride of Mercy, so let me tell you. Fucking where's Flavours? He got YouTube burnout, did he? Or
No, he's had his channel struck. You can't go
you're fucking joking.
Bad that, innit?
Yeah, it's not nice, man. That shit's not nice, man. Do you know what? If my channel got struck, I don't give a fuck. I've been struck once already anyway, so it just... It's Kaz, I'll be honest, right? It's not me anymore, lad. I can't be... I can't keep in character for too long on there, bro.
No, well, I don't think a week's ban would bother you, would it? But Flavours, he loves his YouTube, doesn't he, bless him?
Oh yeah, he's obsessed with it. Bro, I'm back to fucking like super fucking. I'm out in the house at least 50 hours a week now, and that's just in a short period of time, like, you know. And I get like a couple of days to myself, but them days I'm fucking working in the house and have the dogs and the fucking kids and fucking hell. I walk through the door the other day, right, like fucking 7 a.m. And then God's honest truth, bro, I still had my boots on, all my work shit, right? And I'm there, right, cooking a cooked breakfast and that, bro. And a fucking curry. Bro, I'm cooking a curry for myself for like fucking 7 a.m. and shit, bro. I'm not even joking, like man fries the onion, man fries the chicken. Do you know how we're Serbs roll, bro? Yeah, you know, the Serbians, bro, we got a thing about peppers and that. It's moussaka and this other thing, right, where we ram it into the... mincemeat into the peppers and cook it, bro. I'm cooking all like mad shit and mad times and that, bro.
What's moussaka?
It's basically like a shepherd's pie, but with a bit of a foreigner's twist. That's our national dish, isn't it? Do you know what the UK's national dish is? You'd say it was a Sunday dinner or pie and mash, wouldn't you? Do you know what it is? It's chicken tikka masala, right? You know, you went to India, Pakistan, or any of these countries and ordered the chicken tikka masala. But they wouldn't have a fucking clue what you're on about. Yeah, Callie, that's right. I come and eat my food and I just, boof, I'm gone, bro. I'm gone and I like, boof, just out of it and all. It's fucking, bro, listen, we got fucking, we're so busy with the family, the business, with the dogs and that, bro. Kaz, man, it's just all go. It's non-stop, to be honest. I put on my work clothes today and didn't even do anything. So, we're there. So might just lay on the sofa and get ready for 6. Oh my God, boss dog. Bruv, feeling your pain, lad. Feeling that comment there, lad. Fucking hell, man. He's got to burn it. Wait there, his Flavor's got another channel, Kaz.
Yeah. He set up another one yesterday. I'll have to whack it in live chat again.
Shit, man. Yeah, someone that said, Callie will have that already. You know, someone put a link in, I'm sure they have. Benny, man, what's been happening with Benny and catalytic converters and that?
Benzocaine, Benny.
Benny. Oh my God. Look, right, Benny, I'm positive from on now, right? So I'm just going to put the disclaimer out there. Look, I think, right, Benny's one of them, you know, like, and we're not going to say junkie because I think that's out of order, right? Benny comes across it, you know, like that local addict, you know, they're like, even when you were a child, they were an addict. And then you reach the teens, they were still an addict. You got to your 20s, and they're still living in the same area. And it's still a raging addict, right? But they're okay. They might like nick the odd purse from now, like, you know, and whatever, and go to jail. But Benny, man, like, why you fucking like? If this is true, why is he stealing his neighbour's catalytic converter and getting caught under there? Like, you know.
Did you ever used to watch a comedy by Johnny Vegas called Ideal?
Yeah, I did actually.
Benny's the probation guy, isn't he?
Oh, I wish I had that picture, bro. Oh, Jockney, my son. Everyone, Jockney, right? Listen, he now owns his mean streets of YouTube, man. Telling you, I love that. Jockney just sits and waits and does a strategic strike, don't he? Jockney can strike anytime he lives. Sorry, anytime he likes. That's why he loves Jockney Sparrow, man. Jockney, I'll put the link out. Jump on for 5, lads. You gotta love Jockney. See, Jockney's here for just the laughs and that. Jockney don't take it all serious and that. He's just here for the.
He's always got a positive, good energy about him.
That's what I like about him. The negative thing, I don't like him, man. Don't like all that negative shit. It's like, you know, Kaz, we've been on here years now, haven't we? Like, do you know what I mean?
There's been a few on it now.
Fucking hell, they come and go, like what you said the other day on my live stream. I deleted. Do you remember you said we've seen it all before, they come and go, and
it's just a cycle, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a toxic shit, man. It's not good, man. Benny is Tracy's son. God fucking forbid. God forbid. I wish him well. Anyone see Narrative Destroyer's video about Tracy?
I've not seen that video, but he's a funny guy. Yeah.
Fucking funny as fuck. Have you seen the one Armchair Arthur done? Where the Narrative Destroyer's the turtle?
No, I think I need to resub to him.
You got to see some of his cartoon head, yeah. You got to see some of his videos, man. I'm telling you. Funny as fuck, bro. That Armchair Arthur, he's another clever little fucker as well. He's super switched on. Switched on. Yeah, man. Yeah, fucking hell. He's a lot cleverer than he lets off. He could be way bigger than he could ever imagine, that guy. Trust me.
Yeah, but like most of the people in that sort of situation who realise that life's more important, YouTube's not even real, is it?
Yeah, that's true, Kaz. That's true, mate.
To build a big channel, you've got to be invested.
No, you could put 2 videos out a week, right, and reach 10,000 views within 3 weeks a month. It depends what fucking community and what you're into and what you know and how good you are at editing, you know. Fucking hell, Kaz, some of these editing programs I've been looking over, right, since I've been off YouTube and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you know. Fucking hell, my one daughter, right, she's fucking brilliant at it. Like, and she's like she's 12, bro. And she can like edit videos, and I'm like, how the fuck do you do all this? And they're not like shit. I'm like, fucking hell, that's shocking.
It's the future, is that?
Oh, they're fucking bro. Kids today on computers. Let me tell you, there's nothing like what we were, bro. Telling you, these kids are way more connected through social media. It makes them more organised. You know, you can get more information. I'll give you an example, right? Say you're standing by an engine, right? You don't know what the fuck you're doing. I can go on to the Google thing, right? Take a picture, right? And it'll tell you what it is and fucking what it does. And could you imagine having that on your phone 20 years ago?
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Look at this, Kaz, right? We've got 20 viewers, right? Because we're just having a chat and not talking about fucking like dickheads online and that. We should give them what they want. We should give them a bit of carnage and that, shouldn't we?
I'll start saying the word Declan, watch it go up to 600 watching.
Oh, fuck that, bruv. Bruv, that guy gives me a physical. I can't do it, man. Honest to God. I can't. I ain't got, bro. I'm not ashamed to admit it, man. I ain't got it in me anymore, bro. All that fucking weird shit. Can't keep up with it, cuz. One thing I have been watching a lot about, you know, that Submarine and that fucking that billionaire who died with his son. Brother, that guy had his finger in loads of fucking shit, mate. Let me tell you, loads of shit, man.
The death would have been instant, though, at least, wouldn't it? It's like the way.
Bro, listen, I watched the fucking video, which was about 2 hours long, right, where they were actually making it, an old video, how they made it, right? I'll give you an example, right? It should have been about 5 to 6 inches thick of titanium, yeah, bored out of a solid titanium block. That's where the passengers were in. But it was like an inch and a half, right? And they wrapped tape around it, like this Kevlar fiber fucking tape, while they make fucking the sides of bulletproof, you know, like proper ballistic vests and massive ones. You know, like while the plate is made out and the side things, like fucking all that shit. Yeah, man.
1.5 inch to 1.5 inches thick.
Bro, and they showed a schematic how it happened. Do you know what happened? First of all, he lost power, right? And instead of going like sideways, it went vertical like an arrow all the way down. All the way down, right? It's fucking went off. And then the water rushed in so hard, they said it would have been like a block of metal just smashing into smithereens. Kali, is that for Thingy's channel? Fucking save that so I can get the link off you for Flavor's channel. And that's sad, they're striking channels, man. I don't give a fuck about it. They strike mine as much as they want. God alive, man. You've got to have some like mental defect, right? You've got to be triggering people for them to do that, innit? Fuck you, no. Sitting there with their big, massive, elongated, muscular twin fingers. Could you imagine how muscular some of these people's fingers are, cuz? Fuck you, know.
What Julians, have you seen them? Jesus, they're bonus.
Fucking hell. He must have hands like the Incredible Hulk. He must have hands like that fucking androgyne and that, proper big and muscular.
He's got hands like
veins and shit. No. Oh, God.
Did you order a long-term prostitute?
We did. Stockton wasn't a billionaire, but broke chasing his Titan dream. Yeah, bro, he was still a fucking millionaire many times over. That's Stockton Rush. Fucking hell. Yeah, Cali, man, there's no point. Like, yeah, we all. Oh, okay, I've got a guest. Jockney Sparrow, sir. How are you, Jockney?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I've just come on to talk about that submarine. You know, the one that exploded. The submarine. Yeah, I looked up some details about it to find out how much it cost, you know, to build it, the actual Titan submersible, and it was £30 million. And I was thinking, if you were one of the passengers on that vessel and you were a billionaire, you know, like you must know a lot about business, research and all that, would you go on a vessel that costs £30 million? You know, it seems quite cheap, doesn't it? Like for that actual vessel, you know.
Jockney, you hit the nail on the head because look, right, we had an aviation king on there, someone who's known all over the world. He was a multi-billionaire, yeah. So he knows about risk. He was a fighter pilot himself, trained by fighter pilots, so he knows all about risk assessment. That's the equivalent of me turning round to somebody who's one of the best sailors on the planet and saying, do you want to sail the Atlantic in this fucking size 12 shoe I just found? You know what I mean? Right? There's something doesn't ring right with me here. A lot of people, it's just from that 1 millionaire, you know, if him and his son dies, because it wasn't his wife who was left the money, because he made a will, yeah? It was left to his son. His son was second in command, and now his son, second in command, is gone. All of that goes all to his board of directors. And some of them board of directors are not even shareholders, Jockney. So I'm trying my best not to go down the conspiracy route. But if you look back at this guy's history, the British billionaire and the Indian billionaire and his son, he's of Indian heritage. But if you look at his history, he's been involved in a conspiracy many years ago, you know, and some of his planes, listen to this, that his holding company owns were rented out. Sorry, tell a lie, they were sold for 1 week, right, to arms dealers to drop weapons into Ukraine, right? And then when those weapons got dropped into Ukraine, he bought them planes back less than a week later after they came back from that one job. So he's got his fingers in a lot of dodgy things. And a lot of people would want him off. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's quite an interesting one, that, isn't it?
Jockney, I've done a deep dive into it. And I've read some stuff up about him. It was a pretty dodgy thing. But as you said, back to what you were saying, the main bullet point of your question is, why would somebody who's an intelligent man and a billionaire and a few multi-millionaires on there, why the fuck, excuse my language, did they go down in a sub? You know, so they either the guy who was the CEO of the company who died, who went down with it, the one who it was his submersible, either he is such a good salesman, right, and he could sell sand to the Arabs, yeah, and he could sell milk back to fucking cows, right, that I think personally, right, is either one or two, that they wanted him offed, yeah, and that was the perfect thing, and they used Stockton, which is the guy who died down there, the CEO of the company, they used his megalomaniaism, yeah, and his vision against them to off them. But as I said, I don't want to go down too much conspiracy theory, but it's a big one.
There, John. Do you reckon I got a refund?
Bro, listen, those brilliant. There's no point of it. The only thing, right, that they can get pleasure out of, right, is seeing, yeah, the people who allowed the sub to go down end up in jail and turn out someone's girlfriend. Because if, like, say, I was a mother and my son and husband died down there, right, I want to see why somebody end up in jail, yeah, or I want to see someone on the end of my fist, or you know, I want them to be wiping a bit of shoe off their forehead, at least, you know.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I never knew it was the actual CEO actually went in the sub, the guy that owns it, you know, the head of the company and all that. I never knew he was in the sub.
Yeah, the main man of the company, Stockton Rush was his name. He was very eccentric. He could get funding from anywhere. He was charismatic. He was a businessman. He was a well-respected nautical engineer, a submarinist. But at the end of the day, he tried to do something radical. Minds like that, they're not like us, Jockney. They get pleasure out of pushing the boat out, challenging themselves almost to the brink of exhaustion or to the brink of exhaustion. And he wanted to create something which was so radical that nobody has done it, and he wanted to prove himself, you know.
I've seen a thing on the news, like, and it was like one of these experts, you know, this was in the aftermath, and he said that it was never ever, he was a sort of expert, and he was saying, this vessel shouldn't be going to the depth and all that because it's not went through proper trials, you know, like trials. And the other guy, the CEO and the company and all that, were pushing to go ahead with it. You know, they said, you're resistant to, you know, like competition to go into all that, you know, take people down into the depths of the oceans and all that. And basically, there was lots of warnings in advance that this submersible hadn't went through enough trials, you know, like tests.
Shell, if you, Jockney, if you defer to Shell's comment on the screen, they were officially warned in 2018 what would happen. There's, if you go to the 60-minute Australia interview that come out today, there's official emails from a gentleman who was very good friends with Stockton Rush, James Cameron, who made the film The Titanic. He's another amazing engineer and a submarinist. They all warned him officially and said, look, we got to do it officially by email. We're telling you, don't do it. And not just, they said they felt like they had to save his life. You know, they said, look, we could have got it physically shut down, right, by the God, I don't know what it's called. I know what it's called over here, but it's called something different in America, right? They said, but look, we tried to warn him and send him an official email and everything to say, look, this is, you're doing the wrong thing. Somebody explained it on an engineer. It's a very, but it's got nearly 1 million subscribers, Johnny. They explained it, right. The composite, which is not metal, is called a composite that they made the semi-submersible out, right, was like a plastic fibre which had titanium thread in it. Right, if I got that, and fair play to him, really strong, right, and they gave an example. If I got that rope now, or them straps that they strapped around it to make the integrity of the hull, if I got that and I put two massive weight and I pulled and I pulled and I pulled at it, right, you would never break it. Right, but if I got a hydraulic press and I pressed onto that rope, yeah, do you know what had happened? It just fucking disintegrates. All the atoms in it would start coming apart. It would disintegrate. But as I said, he wanted to. His I wouldn't say it was negligence. It was his ambition that killed everyone. Anyone who says he's negligent is just looking for a finger to officially to appoint the person of wrong. Right, but is his ambition that killed them people. He didn't want to kill anyone, right? If anything, he wanted to give people a good experience. But as I said, his megalomaniaism got in the way, and his ambition, and I all I can see is I wish the family the best of. I can't imagine what they're going through.
Oh yeah, terrible. I think it's just that they went too fast, too fast. I think if he would have took his time a bit more and all that, but it's just one of these things, isn't it? They don't know till something happens, you know. So it could have went down there and everything could have been hunky dory. It might have done the mission or whatever, but they found out, didn't they? So there you go, and that's just.
Well, what came out 4 days ago? Well, as the sub goes down, is horizontal, isn't it? It's horizontal, so it's going down like that. But what happened? They officially came out with it about 4 days ago. They said it lost power, the nose dipped. So imagine if you had an arrow and that arrow, right, was going down like that. If the sub is going down like that, instantly the pressure is put on the two ends, not all divided around the sub. And they said they heard cracking noises anyway. So in the sub, they knew if these listening stations, military listening stations, said they clearly heard the implode and they heard cracking. So whoever was in that sub knew they were going to die. Jockney, they knew they were going to die, lads. That's the most scariest thing about it. That's why everyone's talking about it, because it's almost like it's like a fucking thing you hear on it's like a film plot almost.
Yeah, as it was going down and they heard just say they started hearing the cracking noises. Did they have any way could they go up? Did they have the engine? I don't know, the engine thing.
Yeah, mechanically ballast. You can pull a lever and ballast will just puff you straight back up to the surface. But they were in pitch blackness. The thing just automatically did. We will never know what happened in it. That's the scariest thing.
The controls of it. I could see this thing earlier tonight. I jumped on the internet to have a look, and I can't believe it. But I don't play these things. But these controllers for when you play video games and all that.
Yeah.
That was the controller. One of the things.
Yeah, and I know, and I seen the difference because when I heard the news story first broke, I thought, oh, that's okay. It's got a lot of buttons. But if you have a look at the submarine James Cameron is in and other people, right, you put your whole hand into these two sticks and you can use your fingers to manipulate stuff, to bring stuff back, and just even leaning your body back. It's like a memory muscle. It helps with the movement as well. Everything was shoddy on there. He tried his best, but it was shoddy. It was shoddy.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing you can say that, at the end when it all went, pear-shaped, it was instantaneous. They reckon they wouldn't have known nothing about it. The people inside, it's so fast, like it was like a light switch. You know what I mean? So they didn't suffer,
Thank God. Yeah, thank God it was quick and over with.
They wouldn't even have known nothing about nothing, if you know what I mean. Like,
oh, look at this comment, Jockney. The creaking sounds. Jesus Christ, that Stockton Rush knew exactly what was about to happen. And that billionaire, right, was like a whiz kid fucking pilot. Yeah, and an amazing engineer himself, right? So he knew exactly what was about to happen, and there was no... That's fact. That's fact, because them noises come out fact now. The military listening station clearly heard an implode, so before all that equipment got in and they were looking for them, they knew they were dead already, and they heard the creaking before it. It's official.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, can I just say another thing? Can I recommend a movie? Like,
yeah, go on.
It's on the submarine front. This has been out for years, but you'll probably get it. It's got German. It's a German movie with subtitles, and it's called Das Boot, and it's all about a submarine. It's brilliant. You know, Das Boot. That's called The Boat in English, isn't it? But it's...
Is there a Welsh guy that is in that film? A guy with a Welsh accent? Is it an old film?
Well, it's when I say old, I don't know. Was it 19 something like
70s,
90s or something like that? You know.
Oh no, I'm thinking of a really old submarine film. My old man was into watching all the old fucking films years ago, all the war films.
Oh yeah, no, this one's quite. It's quite a. I mean, it's set during. I won't give the whole plot, like, but it's set during the Second World War. But the crew of the submarine, they're the Germans, you know, and it's really good movie.
Well, I got a good film for you. I'm going to watch it. I've already wrote it down, as you said, right? I can't remember the name, but it's with Jude Law, right? And they go to, there was it's the history, right? The backstory to the film is there was a U-boat that sank with a shitload of gold on it, right? And what they do is set in the present day, right? They get an old U-boat, right, that's just about working, and they manage to get the gold, but then they all start fucking killing each other, bro. Right? But oh my God, Jockney, what a film, lad!
Yeah, I'm going to check that out. It sounds good. He's a good actor.
Jude Law Submarine movie, right? Fucking brilliant, mate. Brilliant. It'll be on all, like, it should be on Netflix or fucking Prime or somewhere like that.
He's a good actor, Will.
Oh, Jockney's an amazing actor, that Jude Law. Right, Jockney, it's 20 past. I got fucking shit to do tomorrow. I'm going to be a very busy boy. Casanova, right? Is there anything you lads want to say before I hit the live off, people? I'll take that by that silent. No, Kaz, have you fallen asleep, lad?
Alexa, 1 more hour.
That was funny, you know, with Flavor's thing where you were saying Alexa and he was coming on, laughing my fucking head off, man.
All right, good night, guys. Yeah, all the best
to you, Jockney. I'll catch you in the week, lad. You take care.
Have a great night. Thank you, guys.
Nice one, Jock. Ta-ra, lads.
Bye.
Oh, I love Jockney. Fucking hell. People, what do? Do I set with you? I'll go for the chat before I go, man. Who we got? We got Shell, Bostar, Gavby. Oh, Darryl, you want the link? You wait there. Darryl wants the link. I'll let him have 5 minutes before we go. Wait there, 2 seconds. I got to. Darryl, hang on, lads. God, he triggers Yeti, man. That's funny as fuck. I love Yeti, though, man. There you go. I think he got pissed off because he calls himself Yeti's boss, don't he? Go on then, Darryl. I'll give you 5 minutes because I'm going to drop off. Wimp and length on repeat. Shall I know. I remember him now from fucking he got slated in the chat. He wouldn't shut up, would he? Just proper like on speed and that, wasn't he? Yeah, he never used to boss dog. Yeah, he never used to be easily triggered, did he? Never used to be easily triggered. Yeah, he was the one who just bro, he was like stone, wasn't he? Nobody could like trigger Yeti, could they?
Yeah, just laugh his head off.
Come on, man. Someone jump on 5 minutes, man. John has Bullet back, man. He's a fucking funny guy, isn't he? Do you remember when he thought someone was outside his house and all that? Fucking Raz, man.
What was that?
YouTube. Wait there. If Daryl isn't on the limo, I'm not listening. Yeah, Fish Guy, man. It's much better when you're all off their heads. You watch Jude Law in Love, Honor, and Obey. That's a good film, man. Anyone interested in crime removal service? Number one in the UK. I think I know who that is, man. That's got to be Plastic Paddy, that. Daryl wants to talk Paddy Conroy's eye to sleep. God, alive, I bet you Paddy Conroy's iPad, like, you know, his eye socket. Well, I bet you it smells of feet in that, like wet feet. Fucking hell, man. God, I hope that bull, like, he's not abusing that fucking eye socket of his. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, you know, every time I walk past Paddy Conroy, I'll have to take his eye patch off and put it on my ass to protect myself, wouldn't I? I'll take it off and wear it like a G-string and that. Like, say, Paddy, let me, if you don't touch my bum, I just want to use your eye patch to protect my anus.
There's a dummy old man into Paddy Conroy.
Oh, mate, bro, that guy's fucking nuts, bro. That's the last guy I want beef with him. Fucking hell. He's not the type of guy you want to fucking, like, even like a YouTube or anything.
His own mouth, if you see keep on it. He's a funny.
Yeah, but Kaz, right, let's look at it realistically, right? He can still get troops, right? And fucking back in the day, brother, he was a dangerous
he's still grass with dirty fingernails, isn't he? Fucking.
I know. Oh, we got Yeti's boss back. How are you, Yeti's boss?
The king is back.
Yeti, jump on, man. You got to reply to this, lad.
Listen,
Daryl, tell me why you and Yeti, why don't get along. What is it, lad? Enlighten me. I'm all ears. Go on.
Just a bit of a snowflake, innit? He's been worked hard to me. He works for me, doesn't he? That's why i.e. the name Yeti's boss. So he don't. When I'm shouting him, he's on here. I catch him on here late, early hours, and he's always late for work in the morning. So.
Oh,
he's got to have he's already had a couple of warnings. He's on his fucking. I think he's on his last warning at the minute. So that's why I jumped on my phone and said, "Fucking go and get your head down, Yeti, mate. If he's late tomorrow, I think it's his last fucking straw."
Yeti, man, come on, jump on, man. You used to be solid on here, bro. Yeti was like that fucking immovable object.
He's got the brownest finger you can ever see.
You know, do you remember when we used to meet Uncle K Expo? Used to have the fridge off.
Oh, Uncle K and fucking hell, there's a few fucking there was fucking some screamers there, weren't there?
Well, we were doing a toilet off the one day, right? And I was showing my toilet, like, right, okay, here's my toilet, here's my fridge, here's my fucking thing, and that, right? And then Yeti come on, right? And I said to Yeti, right, this is when he was like really big in the community. I goes, Yeti, it's your turn now. And he wasn't expecting it, and everyone was like, no, you can't, you've got to keep your camera on. And he turned his camera off, right? And I could hear the fucking the brush smacking in the toilet. He was cleaning his toilet. That was the first time, Daryl, on my kid's life, right? That was the first time he ever got triggered.
Who was that, Yeti?
Yeti, I swear, this is when we used to get like 700-800 on a live stream, right?
Shows your toilet.
God is my witness, right? You could hear him scrubbing his toilet bowl, right? And he put his camera on. He went, John Smith, he goes, you're a cunt, you lad. And I just thought, you know what? Like, that's the first time I've ever seen him triggered. But Daryl, man, these people, they get too deep entrenched in it, lads, you know? Fucking hell, man, you just got to let that shit blow over your head.
Listen, mate, there's too many snowflakes on here. I come on here and roast it every time I come on. If you fucking beard come on here and roast everyone, if you're too fucking wimpish to fucking deal with it, you shouldn't be on here.
Hit the nail on the head, lad. Hit the nail on the head.
You know the score? Fucking hell.
It's winning what it is, Darren, is like a victim mentality, and some people can become a victim without realising it, like victimhood, where they become victim claimers, and deep down inside they genuinely think they're not, and they genuinely think they're not triggered, right? You know, when I look back at some of the mad shit, right, that I did online, right, the mad shit, and you do that, you know, when you're online for like at least a year, it's embarrassing, bro. You look back at it and you're like, yeah, that's funny, right? But fucking, I gotta look back at that when I'm an old man and that, you know, it's not me, bro.
Yeah, fucking, listen, it's all to fucking, they're all fucking snowflakes. But you can't fucking deal with it. You shouldn't be on here.
Exactly.
You shouldn't be on here. Brown fingers like that, and you fucking just you've thrown yourself into the fucking deep end, aren't you?
Who was the one with the tobacco hand? Wasn't it,
Titcher, you've got Titcher, Yeti, and someone else.
Fucking hell, he had half ounce of tobacco on that, bruv. Fucking hell, bruv. shit, man. What's happened with that fucking with his face and that? Why is he getting beaten up all the time? Is he scratching it all the time? Like, I don't know.
1 minute, John. 5 minutes.
Yeah, man. But fucking that Titch TV is not Titch TV. What's it called? No, not Titch TV. What's the name of his channel?
Titchy Slider.
Titchy Slider, yeah. Do you remember that when he was going along the fucking hood when he went in his sliders, asking if people knew who Hector was, and he was telling people to go fuck Hector and that.
Oh, on his face. That's from scratching like a rat when he's on opiates.
Yeah, he got it, bro. Listen, he needs to shower more than that. He got a bit of mental health and that, and I'm deadly serious, bro. He needs more showers. He needs off the internet. He needs beating up meals and that. Like, I don't know what to say to him. Like, if people like that, you can't give advice, but you just got to let him roll with it. You have
fucking snowflakes, mate. You know.
But we need to get it back to the way it was and that. Darryl, man, seriously. But I don't think it won't happen for a long time, man. But I do wish all the channels the best. I really genuinely do, man. I genuinely do. We got in this chat. Shall I get a link out so we can get on? We get this link out. I know Yeti's listening in the background, man. Yeti, man, just jump on, man. Just make peace in that, bro. You know, man. Darryl don't hate you, bro. Like, you know, like when you see you're going to punch him up and down. I was like, why, man? Just be nice and that. There we go. We got a link out, boys. We'll give it 2 minutes. Kaz, what are you smoking on?
I don't even know what strain it's called, mate. I don't
Fucking hell.
Read these days, isn't it?
But I got that really chocolatey fucking Stardog. It's super chocolatey, like, but the buzz is too headachy for me. I prefer the really dusty one. I do. I seen Titchy doing a live whilst pouring diarrhea out. Oh my fucking god, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, fucking. I tell you what. You'll see it all's coming out soon. All the snowflakes will be out.
But all the snowflakes have been fucking outed, bro, and shit like that. It's just the way this community is, bro. People wait until someone's a little bit mentally weak or whatever, and it's just the dynamics of the community, man. You know, it's the way it is, boys. We'll never be able to change it, man.
Fish guy,
anyway,
yes, brother.
Boys, listen. Fish guy is one of the most funniest fucking people.
I tell you what, he's a funny guy, you know. He's a funny guy,
Fish guy and Sheller in the chat, why he's funny. Do you remember Benji TV when he done that live triggered? Fucking that, like when he was writing a height of the fucking the Tracy movement and that, when we were all trying to.
You know what a snowflake is? A snowflake is someone who can't take the fucking rumble on YouTube.
Exactly.
That's exactly what a snowflake is. You get a bit of fucking grief on it and you go crying to fucking what? Listen, snowflake. That's exactly what snowflake means. Shell, if that was a question you was asking. There's your answer.
Good fucking reply. Come on, man. Someone jump on. God alive, man. My poor wife's got a school run in the morning. Not the smasher snip. There's Flavors, man. Jump on, bro. I know Flavors in the background. He has YouTube burnout, don't he? He picks up some nice weed and that. I noticed him through the course of like 5 days. The weed goes right down, and then he keeps it till Sunday, and then you don't see him through the week. Then the next week, yeah, Karina, man, you got it right. Hit the likes, man. In the mad, we got people from all different communities in here. Darryl, man, that's the way it's meant to be, bro. Channels seem to do better like that, I think, bro. Well, all the big ones do anyway, bro. All the big ones do. One word springs to mind, Quilt. Right, boys, man, look at that. With 1 minute past fucking, I've been on literally an hour and 55 minutes. Darryl, listen, I'm going to end the live, Casanova. I've got to get my ass to bed. Right, Shell, Fish Guy, Jockney. We got Phil Graham, Karina, Art Hostage.
Right, give all the snowflakes. Big up to all the snowflakes.
Yeah, big up all the snowflakes, man.
You fucking load of wimps. You fucking load of wimps.
They always are. Peggy. We got Northern King, Sean Wayne. But we got Tanking. But a lot of people are changing their names as well so they can jump in here so they don't get told off any other.
There's only one name here, and I'll be over to take over every time. You know the score. Take care, lads. See you in a bit.
Everyone, take care. We're ending the live. Get to bed. John Smith loves you. Kaz, Daryl, everyone in the chat. Stay safe. Love you all.